Let's be honest, car maintenance can feel like a mystery. You hear a weird noise, see a warning light, and suddenly you're at the mercy of a mechanic who speaks in jargon and hands you a bill that makes your wallet cry. But what if I told you that a lot of what you're paying for, you don't actually need? And even worse, what if I told you that some of the simplest, most effective car care tips are the ones mechanics never mention? Today we're pulling back the curtain. We're diving into 20 car maintenance tips that could save you thousands of rupees, extend the life of your vehicle, and help you avoid those dreaded surprise repairs. These aren't gimmicks. They're real, practical, and shockingly simple. And yet most drivers have never heard of them. Number 20. Learn your car's language. Your car actually talks to you, not with words, but with signs, sounds, smells, and vibrations. For example, a burning rubber smell can mean a slipping belt. A humming noise from your tires could point to uneven wear or bad wheel bearings. A vibration in the steering wheel often signals misaligned wheels. Most people ignore these clues until the car breaks down. But if you listen early, you can catch issues when they're cheap to fix. A 500 rupee noise check can save you from an $180 repair later. Think of it like learning a new language. Once you understand it, your car will never surprise you again. Number 19. Clean your headlights for free. Foggy, yellowed headlights aren't just ugly, they're dangerous. They cut your visibility at night by almost half, especially on dark roads. Replacements cost upwards of $25 per headlight. But here's the trick. You don't need replacements. Grab toothpaste or baking soda from your bathroom, apply it to the headlights, scrub in circular motions, rinse and polish. The abrasives in toothpaste clean off that dull layer, restoring brightness. You've just saved money, improved safety, and it all took 10 minutes. Bonus tip: add a coat of clear wax to make the shine last longer. Number 18. Don't ignore warning lights. That check engine light? It's not just decoration. Sometimes it's a loose gas cap. Other times it's your catalytic converter on its last breath. If you ignore it, minor problems snowball into disasters. Mechanics love it when you panic and rush in blindly. They can easily upsell you. Instead, buy a simple OBD2 scanner, $12 to $15 online. Plug it into your car, pair it with your phone, and read the error codes yourself. Suddenly, you know exactly what's wrong before stepping into the garage. Knowledge equals power, and power equals savings. Number 17. Stick to OEM parts. When a part fails, you'll often be offered two options: OEM, original equipment manufacturer, or aftermarket. Aftermarket might be half the price, but here's the catch. It may not fit perfectly, may not last as long, and can even void your warranty. Imagine saving $25 today, only to face a $180 engine issue tomorrow. OEM parts are made specifically for your car model. They're reliable, durable, and safer. Sure, they cost more up front, but in the long run, they keep your car running smoothly. Think of it as choosing a quality pair of shoes. You wouldn't buy knockoffs if your safety depended on them. Number 16. Check transmission fluid. Ask any mechanic what the most expensive car repair is, and you'll often hear transmission failure. Rebuilding or replacing a transmission can easily cost $1,200 or more than the value of some older cars. Yet this catastrophe is often preventable. How? By checking and maintaining transmission fluid. It's what keeps gears shifting smoothly. If it's low, burnt, or dirty, the transmission wears out quickly. Pop the hood, pull out the transmission dipstick, check the color, it should be bright red, not brown. Top up as needed, and follow your manual's change intervals. A 5-minute check can save your car's life. Number 15. Rotate your tires. Most drivers don't realize their tires don't wear evenly. The front tires, which handle steering, braking, and engine weight, wear faster than the rear. That's why you rotate them. Switch positions every 5,000 to 6,000 miles. This extends tire life, improves fuel efficiency, and keeps your car safer. Mechanics won't remind you because they'd rather sell you new tires sooner. Spend 15 minutes rotating or a small shop fee. Save hundreds in premature tire replacements. Number 14. Don't ignore strange noises. Cars don't make random noises for entertainment. Every squeak, rattle, or hum is a warning. That high-pitched squeal when you press the brake pedal, most likely worn brake pads. If ignored, they grind down to bare metal, damaging the rotors and multiplying your repair bill. A $25 pad replacement can quickly turn into a $125 rotor and pad job. A low humming sound at highway speeds often points to a worn wheel bearing. Leave it unchecked, and it could seize, causing dangerous handling and leaving you stranded. Even rattles from under the hood might mean loose parts that, if neglected, can break free and cause bigger issues. The rule is simple: unusual sounds never fix themselves. Acting early saves money, prevents breakdowns, and keeps you safe. So when your car makes a noise, don't just turn up the radio. Listen, investigate, and fix it before it becomes a major problem. 13. Learn to read your dipstick. Think of engine oil as your car's lifeblood. Without enough, or if it's dirty, the engine wears out from the inside. The oil warning light on your dashboard? That's not an early alert. It's a desperate last signal, often after damage has begun. Checking your dipstick monthly is quick and easy. Park on level ground, let the engine rest a few minutes, pull the dipstick out, wipe it clean, dip it again, and check. The level should be between the two marks. Too low? Add oil. Also notice the condition. Clean oil is golden and smooth. Dark, thick, or gritty oil means it's time for a change. If it looks milky or foamy, coolant might be mixing in. A serious problem that needs attention fast. This 2-minute habit can add years to your engine's life and save you lakhs in repair bills. Simple, smart, and powerful. Number 12. Don't trust free inspections. Free inspection sounds like a favor, but in reality, it's often a sales trap. Mechanics and service centers use these offers to get your car in the shop, then point out problems you never noticed. A slightly dusty air filter? Suddenly urgent replacement. A harmless oil stain? Labeled a serious leak. Even perfectly normal wear can be spun into an expensive repair list. The psychology is simple. Once your car is already on their lift, you feel pressured to agree. But here's the truth. Many of these so-called issues don't need immediate attention, and some don't need fixing at all. That's why you should never approve major work based solely on a free inspection. Instead, ask questions, request proof, and if the repair sounds costly, get a second opinion. Often, you'll find the urgent around $180 bill shrinks or disappears entirely. Number 11. Replace cabin air filters yourself. Most drivers never think about the cabin air filter, yet it's the part that cleans the very air you breathe inside the car. When it clogs with dust, pollen, and pollution, your AC struggles, airflow weakens, and a musty odor fills the cabin. In the long run, it can even trigger allergies or breathing discomfort for passengers. Here's the catch. Mechanics charge around $18 to replace it, but the job takes less than 5 minutes. The filter itself costs about $5 online. All you need to do is open your glove box, release a latch, slide out the old filter, and slip in the new one. No tools, no fuss. Doing this once a year, or sooner if you live in a dusty area, keeps your AC efficient, your car smelling fresh, and your lungs healthier. It's the easiest DIY that saves money and boosts comfort instantly. Number 10. Change brake fluid on time. Brake pads wear out where you can see them, but brake fluid quietly deteriorates out of sight. Most drivers ignore it, yet it's just as critical for safety. Over time, brake fluid absorbs moisture from the air. This makes it less effective and, worse, corrosive. Rust can build up inside brake lines, damaging the system and reducing braking power. Imagine hitting the brakes in an emergency, and your car takes a second longer to stop. That delay could mean an accident. That's why experts recommend flushing and replacing brake fluid every 2 years, regardless of how much you drive. The cost? A few hundred rupees. Neglecting it, however, could leave you with a $250 repair bill, or worse, brakes that fail when you need them most. Think of brake fluid as insurance for your stopping power. Stay proactive, and your car and life will be safer. Number 9. Inspect belts and hoses. Belts and hoses are like your car's arteries and veins. They keep vital systems running smoothly. Belts power the alternator, water pump, and steering, while hoses carry coolant and fluids. The problem? They're made of rubber, and rubber doesn't last forever. Heat, age, and constant tension cause cracks, fraying, or soft spots. If a belt snaps, your alternator dies, your battery drains, or your engine overheats within minutes. If a hose bursts, you'll lose coolant and risk blowing the head gasket. A simple belt costs only $3 to $6 to replace, but ignoring it could leave you stranded with a $60 tow bill and repairs worth tens of thousands. The good news: prevention is easy. Every few months, pop the hood and check for cracks, bulges, or loose fittings. Catching wear early turns a potential disaster into a cheap, quick fix and keeps your car running reliably. Number 8. Check battery manufacture dates. Most drivers think a new battery means brand new, but that's not always true. Car batteries start aging the moment they leave the factory, even if they're just sitting on a shop shelf. A battery that's been gathering dust for 9 months has already lost a chunk of its capacity. That's why you should always check the manufacturer's date before buying. It's usually printed or stamped on the casing. As a rule of thumb, avoid anything older than 6 months. A fresh battery can reliably last 4 to 5 years with proper care, while an older one might fail in just 1 to 2. Number 7. Use fuel injector cleaner. Most fuel additives are just marketing gimmicks, but fuel injector cleaner is the real deal. Over time, carbon and dirt build up in your injectors, blocking the fine spray of fuel your engine needs. The result? Weak acceleration, poor mileage, and that sluggish feeling every time you try to climb a hill. Left unchecked, clogged injectors can even trigger misfires or rough idling. Here's the good news. A simple $6 to $7 bottle of injector cleaner can solve the problem. Just pour it into your fuel tank every few months, and as you drive, it works its way through the system, dissolving deposits and restoring efficiency. Think of it as a detox for your engine. Cheap, easy, and effective. Mechanics know this trick works, but they'd rather charge you thousands for professional injector cleaning. Skip the upsell, do it yourself, and keep your car running like new. Number 6. Don't overfill the gas tank. It's a habit many drivers have, squeezing in just a little more petrol after the nozzle clicks off. It feels satisfying, like you're getting your money's worth. But here's the truth. Every extra drop after that click can actually harm your car. Modern vehicles are built with a vapor recovery system that traps fuel vapors to reduce emissions. When you overfill the tank, excess fuel can flood this system, damaging components like the charcoal canister. Once it's compromised, your car may develop fuel leaks, strong gasoline odors, or even fail emissions tests. And the kicker? Repairs can run into thousands of rupees. So the golden rule is simple. When the pump clicks, stop. That click means the tank is full. Adding more won't give you extra mileage. It'll only increase your repair bills. Protect your car, your wallet, and the environment by resisting that one last squeeze. Number 5. Replace air filters yourself. Your engine needs air as much as it needs fuel, and a clogged air filter is like trying to run with a blocked nose. It struggles, works harder, and performs poorly. Dirty filters reduce power, hurt fuel efficiency, and make your engine less responsive. Mechanics know this, which is why they love charging around $300 for a job that takes less than 5 minutes. The good news? You can do it yourself. Air filters are cheap, about $4 online or at a store, and require no tools or special skills. Simply pop open the air box, remove the old filter, drop in the new one, and close it up. That's it. In minutes, your engine breathes easier, performance improves, and fuel economy gets a boost. Doing this regularly is one of the simplest, most cost-effective maintenance tasks you can do. It saves money, prevents unnecessary mechanic visits, and keeps your car running smoothly for years. Number 4. Skip unnecessary coolant flushes. Coolant or antifreeze is essential. It keeps your engine from overheating and protects it from corrosion. But here's the truth. Most modern cars don't need frequent coolant flushes. Mechanics often push them because they're easy moneymakers, not because your car actually needs it. Unless your coolant is dirty, rusty, or your engine is running hotter than usual, a flush isn't required. Modern engines are designed to go years, sometimes up to 62,137.119 miles, before a flush becomes necessary. The most reliable guide is your owner's manual, not the suggestions of a salesperson hoping to pad the bill. Checking your coolant is simple. Look at the reservoir. It should be clear or slightly colored, with no particles floating. If the level is steady and the fluid looks clean, you're good. Skipping unnecessary flushes saves money, avoids waste, and lets you focus on maintenance that truly protects your engine. Number 3. Maintain tire pressure. Your tires are literally your car's shoes, and their condition directly affects performance, safety, and fuel economy. Driving on underinflated tires is like running a marathon in flip-flops, uncomfortable, inefficient, and risky. Low pressure makes your engine work harder, increases fuel consumption, and causes uneven tire wear, cutting their lifespan significantly. In the worst case, it can even lead to a blowout at high speeds, a dangerous and expensive situation. The solution is simple and inexpensive. Spend about $6 on a tire pressure gauge, keep it in your glove box, and check tire pressure at least once a month. Adjust the air at any nearby fuel station if needed. This small monthly habit prevents unnecessary fuel wastage, extends tire life, and reduces the risk of accidents. A little attention to your tires goes a long way in saving money and keeping every drive safe. Number 2. Reset your maintenance light yourself. That little wrench icon or maintenance required light might look scary, but in most cars, it's just a mileage-based reminder, not a warning that something's broken. Many mechanics take advantage of this, charging you extra just to reset it after routine service. The reality? You can do it yourself in seconds. Most cars require holding down a dashboard button while turning the ignition key or pressing the start. Exact steps vary, but your owner's manual or a quick YouTube search has the answer. Don't waste money on a button press when the power is literally at your fingertips. Number 1. Fuel additives are mostly hype. The number 1 secret mechanics don't want you to know? Fuel additives. They're sold as miracle potions, promising better mileage, cleaner engines, and boosted performance. Sounds tempting, right? But here's the truth. Most modern engines are already engineered to run clean and efficiently on quality fuel. Unless your car has a rare carbon buildup issue, these additives won't do anything noticeable. What they will do is drain your wallet over time. Instead of buying into the hype, save that money for real maintenance that actually protects your car and leave the magic in a bottle on the shelf. Bonus tip: build a maintenance calendar. Knowledge is great, but organization makes it stick. Create a simple calendar on your phone. Track oil changes, tire rotations, brake checks, and filter replacements. Set reminders. This prevents surprise breakdowns, avoids unnecessary services, and keeps your car in top shape. It's the easiest way to stay ahead of both problems and mechanics. And there you have it. 20 car maintenance secrets mechanics don't want you to know. Counted down from number 20 all the way to number 1. Which of these surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's always at the mechanic. Until next time, drive safe and stay smart.